Alright, so the special challenge, you gotta talk to him. You know, Glorfin has issued a challenge to you. He stated that only magic is allowed, and you can't use any shields. Alright, cool. Let's get it poppin'. Let's go down. Open this bitch. Oh, nah. Alright, here we go. Damn, he hits hard. Alright, that's it. That's it. And that's it. There go the achievement right there. Oh my god. That's it. Congratulations. I have some extra rewards for your victory. Come and talk to him. Oh, that's it. That's it. Just finished it too. Greetings, here are the rewards for defeating Champion of Champions. Also a 50k cash. Oh, that's it. Scrolls of Knowledge. Alright, that's it. Now we just got one more to do. Oh my god, it's just the damn dinos. Alright, that's it. And regarding the scrolls, they give 10,000 XP. And you gotta be at least level 50. So regarding what to bring for the champion scrolls, super simple. A stat boosting potion just in case, the captain's log for your player on ports, a lot of cannonballs. Like I'm assuming 100k. I think that's how much I used. And the Pontifex Shadow Ring for, you know, that accumulative Dream of Aea. The Dungeoneering Cape for the quick teleports to certain resource locations. And Excalibur, of course, for healing. One of the biggest items. The Elven Ritual Shard for prayer. An Oldak Coil. And a Dwarf Multi-Cannon. One of the biggest things that you're ever going to use here. And of course, a lot of aggression potions. And one of the main things for the multi-cannon or the Oldak Coil is the perk for restocking your cannon to automatically reload and to have 90 cannons, like the cannonballs inside for the ammo, and I'm going to show you where to get that. So for the gear is super simple. I didn't want to use too much divine charges, so I went cheap armor. And of course, ooh, 6 billion gear, ooh, everything's easier. Get rich, come on, play the game. But yeah, I went War Priest armor, you know, Silverhawk boots, Cinderbanes, Reva's ring, you know, a decent staff or whatever style you're trying to go for. You know, big boy cape, you know, the pouch, and the Brooch of the Gods for, you know, the invention components that spawns every so often. And the arcane necklace, you know, for some pretty decent stats for magic. So regarding the perks I was mentioning for the Dwarf Multi-Cannon, so you will come to the Artisan's Workshop, and then you would work toward getting the Golden Cannon, the Royal Cannon, and then the Restocking Cannon. Probably the greatest thing I've ever used. So you don't ever gotta touch your cannon to reload it. Because it upgrades it to 90, and you can restock it if you're just in the vicinity of it. So when you get a champion scroll in your inventory, from killing the certain type of monsters, you would just teleport to Varrock, and you would run toward the Champions Guild, which is to the west from the lodestone. You would open the door, and then you would head down this trap door, go in, and you'll be where you can fight the champions. So you'll talk to Larxus, and you would use the champion scroll on him, and you can now challenge this champion. So, there we go. Now we can fight him. So regarding the Goblin champion scroll, this is where I had got it. So you would just teleport to Falador and run north, and where we're gonna go is the Goblin village. Right, so it'll be over here. Alright, so just continue running north. And here we are. And basically, the main things you would ever need for doing these achievements is an Oldak coil or a Dwarf multi-cannon. So for me, all I really did was I stood right here. I put my Oldak coil down right here, loaded it up, and I just let it do its thing. And if you want to, speed it up, you can just go around doing extra hits on other goblins. And there we go. That's really it. So for the Ghoul Champion Scroll, this is where you would go. You would teleport to Canifis, and from the lodestone, just head a little northwest, and then you'll be in here. And the spot I have put the Oldak coil, or you can put the multi-cannon, is right here. This is where I had put mine. Because you can put it here, and it actually works. You can put the multi-cannon, or you can put the Oldak coil here. And that's it. For the Skeleton Champion Scroll, you will come to Lumbridge Lodestone, head south, and we're going to go toward the catacombs. So, head east, and here's the catacombs here. You would head inside, and then you would see these stairs over here. You would climb down. An amazing thing about this is that you can kill a lot of skeletons really fast, so you got a way better chance of getting the Champion Scroll. Alright, so climb down the stairs again. You would head over here, and then you would navigate through all this. Keep heading east, and then here's the skeletons over here. And this is where I had got mine. Right here. You can't use Oldak coil or because it tells you can't. So, Greater Ricochet and Corruption Shot is your best friends. And of course Magma Tempest too, because it hits for an area. So regarding the Zombie Champion Scroll, super simple. You would head toward the Agility Pyramid. And then you would climb up this rope. The shortcut you would have made. Right? So climb up. You will climb over this wall, because this is also where the mummies are too. You can get the Mummy Champion Scroll here, because this is where I had got mine. You will head through here. And then here are the zombies. And this is where I had got my dried zombies. Or the Zombie Champion Scroll. And here, all I did was same thing, rinse and repeat. Oldak coil, turn that bitch on, start zapping. Right, so for the Mummy Champion Scroll, we had just passed it, so, from the zombies, since you were already here, all you would do is come back south, and from that shortcut that you had climbed up, you would climb over this wall over here. And then here we go. These are the mummies. Super fast, super simple. You would set up your Oldak coil here. Same thing. Rinse and repeat. So for the giants, well, basically the Giant Champion Scroll, you will come to the Hill Giant Resource Dungeon. If you have a Dungeoneering Cape. Number 3, Edgeville Hill Giant Dungeon. You would come in here. Enter inside of here. And this is where I had got mine. This is where I would put the cannon. I'll put it right about here. And just let it ride. But there's also another place where I had seen hill giants. And I'm about to show you. So this is the next area for hill giants, which is the Giant Champion Scroll. It'll be right here. You can either get a Ring of Dueling, teleport to Castle Wars and run north past the observatory, or you can just teleport to Ardone and you can run southwest and then you'll end up over here. I kind of wish I knew about this spot because all all of the hill giants are closer to each other. So, yeah. All that coil starts zapping. And one thing about hill giants, they don't spawn fast. So, you know, hopefully they fix that, but they don't spawn fast at all. For the aberrant specters, if you have a Pull of each teleport, you would teleport there. And you will climb down this well. And then you will run north. You will climb down these stairs. You would have passed through that little thing. And then here goes the aberrant specters. So here in this dungeon, you can put a old coil or a dwarf multi-cannon, but in the Slayer Tower you can't. So I got it here. So for the Banshees, this is where I had went. So climb down the well. It's the same location as the aberrant specters. So here are the Banshees, the mighty Banshees. And this is the location I had put my old coil. So I had put it here because a lot of them spawn around here. So I had put it next to these skulls. Right? And then I just let it fly. And this is where I had got mine. And if you also want to get the ones at range, you can also use the dwarf multi-cannon here, which is also pretty good, because it'll grab the ones that aren't close to you. And here's a good spot where you would start using aggression potions. So for the lesser demons, if you have a Dungeoneering cape, you would teleport to Karamja Volcano Lesser Demon Dungeon. And you'll be smack dab right in the middle. And where I had put mine, old coil, put it right here. And that's it. That's how you get it. Oh, we got it! Ah! Oh, we finally got it! Yes! 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 Ah, there we go! Finally! Jesus, let's get the fuck out of here! So for the Jogre or Jogre Champion Scroll, you would bring a Grace of the Elves with the teleport to the Overgrown Idols, and to do that you would just teleport to the Max Guild and reattune this teleport to the Overgrown Idols. So we would just teleport there. And where I had did it is I had went to the north of here from the Overgrown Idols. And this one took me a few days, so this one got me mad. I remember it. But yeah, this is over here. And then you would see a bunch of Jogres over here. And where I had put my cannon, right here. Set it up right here, and that's it. So for the Hobgoblin Champion Scroll, this is where I had went. So I would had teleported to the Tree Gnome Village, and we're going to the Gnome Village Dungeon. So you would teleport with a Spirit Tree. Right, so you see the village, number 1. You would teleport over there. And then you would pass through. Squeeze through these loose railings. And there's going to be a little dungeon. This little symbol right here. So you will climb down the ladder. And you're going to need a key. So this is where the key is. So as soon as you get inside, it's going to be to the northeast. And you're going to see a crate. So you see this crate right here. Alright, so you find a key. So as soon as you get the key, you would run back to the northwest side. And this is where I had got my Hobgoblin Champion Scroll For me, it was pretty fast. But you would have to use the key on the gate. As soon as it fits the gate, you can open it through and put all that coal in the middle and let it ride. So for the Imp Champion Scroll, it's gonna be interesting because there's a few locations, but where I had got it was I was killing Dark Beast, you know, at the Slayer Tower. And I was doing an achievement for Morvan, where I had to kill like a lot of Dark Beasts. And there's a lot of imps in here. So, thankfully enough, like, you know, just doing this periodically all the time, one of these imps had dropped it, the scroll. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a pretty good amount in here. But this is where I had got it. And the other location would be here. Because typically you would want to do, you know, the lesser demon and the imp together. Because there's also imps in here with lesser demons. So, you know, you gotta pick and choose. So, what I see a lot of people do is come here to the monastery if you have an Ardougne Cloak 4. And, you know, teleports to number 1, the Kandarin Monastery. And, I mean, I didn't get it here, but if a lot of people got it here, then I guess that holds some validity. So, yeah, there we go. So regarding the Earth Warrior Champion Scroll, this is where I had got mine. You can either do two things. You can either put it into your personal Slayer dungeon, which is what I had did. And to get it, you would need to get Ushaptis from a Slayer Master and capture the soul. I mean, you get it pretty fast. It didn't take me too long. But the other way would be the Chaos Tunnels. And Chaos Tunnels Black Demon. And I'll show you what it looks like. So, since you can't carry a multi-cannon in there, now when you teleport into the Chaos Tunnels Black Demon Dungeon, this is what it will look like. As soon as you come in here, all you would do is hit to the west, this portal right here, and then here's all the Earth Warriors. And then you would get the Ushaptis, and I'm going to show you where to get those. And for the Ushaptis, you're going to need Slayer points. You're going to need at least 100 for 5, because they cost 20 each. So you could teleport to any Slayer Master, you will hit rewards, and buy, and then the Ushaptis are right here. So if you have one, the Slayer Codex, you would hit teleport and then you would arrive at your own personal Slayer dungeon. And then you would open the door. And then you would come in here, you would put all the souls in at a max of 5. And then in here would be the best because literally the Chaos Tunnels respawn is very slow. In the player dungeon, it's extremely fast. As soon as you kill them, pretty much in a couple seconds, like literally, they pop up again. And that's it. This is where I had got mine.